What is going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. Welcome on in, Matthew. Welcome on in, Lacey. Good to see you. Hope everyone's doing well. Believe it or not, I have a little bit of a plan today. I think we're gonna make some progress today. I thought about it. I think I know how we're gonna handle everything. So let's go ahead and get started. Good to see y'all. All right, here's the thing. First off, I did find the weather that we needed. We're going to get our four Ralts and our three gas leads start off with, and then we're gonna go get a Ditto. We're gonna start collecting eggs, and then instead of going like den to den and trying to figure out if there's something we need, I'm just gonna go down the list of all the den Pokemon, look up which den they're in, and then we're gonna go get them. So, common sense is it took me about 24 hours, but I've determined that common sense is probably the way to go here. But I hope everyone's doing well. Let me know how the rest of your Saturday was. Let me know if you got anything fun. I finally watched the House of the Dragon finale this morning, and I guess I'm ready for season 4 now. But yeah, I mowed the backyard yesterday, did some weed whacking, but it was too hot, so I'm gonna do the front yard today. And that's about all I got. What's going on with you guys? Big cheese. All right, there should be Ghastly. That's a Duskull. What is the Ghastly spawn rate in Watchtower Ruins? %. Okay. Yes, 30% in Shield, but it's 10% here. It's switched with Machop. Resuming your hunt for shiny Galarian Slowpoke. Hoping you finally get one because you've hunted off and on since about the time Scarlet and Violet come out. I hope you do. Where are you hunting it? Are you using the guaranteed spawns just outside the train station in Isle of Armor? Heat's insane this weekend. It is. It's pretty dang hot. What's up, James the Catboy? Thank you for the lurks. Since we're gonna get a Ditto today, I might just say we only need one. Like every time, like we go to get like new wild Pokemon, maybe we only just need one, and then we can just hatch the other two. Just kind of speed the process up a little bit. Index for today, make it 106. Holy smokes, 110 plus potentially tomorrow. That's crazy. That's way too hot. Over odds on this dang cast form. I bet you're going to get it today, Matthew. I have a very good feeling you're going to get it today. Alright, come on. Where's that 10% Ghastly? You're in Z in hyperspace, found a place where you can exploit the Holovator because it goes far enough away to that everything respawns. Oh, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Well, good luck on that, Lacey. That's pretty awesome. I love those Holovators when you find them. I have really bad luck getting those good ones. Usually the ones that I find like aren't far enough away to despawn anything. But when you find a good one, it's a good feeling. You're gonna need a fire main. Nice. A what the heck is Uptown Funk? Well, Uptown Funk, gonna give it to you. So I think the first thing we're going to do, once we get the Ditto, is we're going to try and get 8 more Eevee. I used to think that song said something different. Yeah, they wouldn't have it on the radio if it said something different. Pink Girl, I'm alright. How are you? There's our Ghastly. I'm not even going to attempt it. I think we're just going to chuck balls. 1, 2, 3. Caught. There we go. We got our Ghastly. I gotta name this Razzie. There's no other name for it. Can you be the first one to mention Pokemon Bank today? You sure can for it. Go ahead. Mention Pokemon Bank. Pokemon Bank mentioned. Good job. This is a girl, so it's gonna be Razzie Lady. What's up, Mewtwo? Alright, now let's go to Matthew. I did in fact hear the bank is shutting down. Now let's go to the meetup spot, and out here there should be a Ralts. Now let's see what the Ralts spawn rate is. So 2% spawn. Okay, well, we're just gonna no. And I don't think it's a coincidence, but no, Furret and Airy are different people. I think they're family. You know, family by the way of, like, not being related. But, being friends. What's up, Sarah? Good to see you. Hola. Draconified, happy community day to you. This is going to stink, Matthew. I'm not looking forward to this. Because it's a 2% overworld spawn. And who knows if I'm even going to notice the Ralts. You broke your community day record by almost double. Holy smokes, how many did you get? Yeah, different people, family by online terms. That's a good way of putting it for it. Thank you. I mean, I guess I'm just going to have to keep an eye out for a little green hat. I gotta sneeze. No, that's a Metapod. It has to be Foggy's the best way to get Ralts. Foggy will have a 60% rate, but this early in the game you can't get Fogginess. So I'm stuck with Cloudiness, which has a 2% rate. You unlock more weathers as you progress in the game. Which is something that I was not aware of until I started doing my homework for this. I gotta sneeze. It's not coming. So yeah, I just gotta keep my eyes peeled for a little green hat with a red tip. It's a wild mechanic. Yeah, yeah. Um, I even think there's a couple places in the game. You know what? It's actually in Isle of Armor now that I think about it. In Isle of Armor, it will always either be sunny or partly sunny until a certain point. You can't even unlock rain if I remember correctly. Little fella, is the last mod you need in this area in your oak challenge. How long did it take you? Thank you, Draconified. But this aside, we do have a game plan. We do have a game plan. Like a movie. Oh Lord, was it noticeable? Like, did you see it right away? Was it pretty obvious? Also, what level is this Ninkata? Call Toto to unlock the rains? That's right. They bless the rains down in Africa. Oh, that's right. I talked about this. I didn't want to bother getting this one because I'm gonna have to get a second one anyway. That's a new show, Vision Quest. I'm kind of interested. It looks like, I mean, it looks absolutely crazy, but it looks like it could be fun. Only 2 levels left on Unagi. We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. That's right. We got a lot of watts yesterday. Holy smokes. But yeah, so what we're going to do here is once we find this Ralts, which is a 2% spawn, we're going to go get a Ditto. We're going to start collecting Eevee eggs. And then we're going to go Pokemon by Pokemon that are available in the dens, find out which den they're in, and then go hunt for them. Love Darkhold wand manipulation-esque background themes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to expect really. It's a wild thing that they're doing. You don't know if you like what they do with Ultron? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's definitely different. Oh my lord, this is gonna take forever. Watch so many horror movies this summer that your wife is punishing you with Wicked and Wicked 2. I'm sorry, Matthew. I wish there was something I could do to help you. You need to forget about everything about Age of Ultron to like the change. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything. Oh, there it is! Get back here! No! Oh my gosh, they despawn. Okay, well, at least we know it's going to be very obvious when we see it. Trying to get a shop at Ghastly, no luck yet. You'll get it. What's up, Natasha? Good to see you. Okay, as sad as it was that despawned, I do feel better that it's going to be very obvious when they show up. They jump out of the grass and start floating away. Yeah, it'll dip if it sees me, so we just gotta be better. If you say before, will the map load in as it was? That's a good question. Yes, it will. It will. It will. So if I manage to see it before it sees me, and I can save, then we should be good. But I'm going to have to be real quick. I got to be real on top of my game. Maybe I gotta put on a green cap. That's not a bad idea, Mewtwo. You want to read more X-Men stuff, but because of Rivals, you have a specific vision of Gambit that you fear none of his renditions can live up to. Yeah, I can understand that. I don't know what Rivals Gambit's like because I am purposefully not watching anything about Rivals. Um, but I will say the Gambit's pretty cool in the comics, at least in the 90s, early 2000s. Sarah, did you end up getting Marvel Unlimited? Thoughts on new Avengers Doomsday trailer? I'm happy that it's confirmed finally that it's Victor Von Doom and not something stupid with Tony Stark. Um, I need to know why he's so overpowered. I was talking to Big Cheese about this yesterday. There's a correct answer and there's a wrong answer, and hopefully it's the correct answer. You did. Uncanny X-Men 266 is his first appearance. 266 and 267 is like his first storyline. That might be worth checking out. You also might want to check out the 1991 X-Men 8 and 9, which was a crossover with Ghost Rider 26 and 27. Those are good good early issues that are very Gambit focused. Alpha's everywhere. Shelf is none. Not fair. Ah, dang. Yeah, we'll find out soon enough. Yeah, December will be here in like 4 months. You rewatched the Avengers movie that came out in 2012. That was a fun movie. It was a fun movie. It was. Dang it. OG Avengers movie has your favorite joke. What's that? Yeah, absolutely, Sarah. Yeah, just remind me because whenever I say something on stream, like it flies out of my head as soon as stream ends. So yeah, just DM me later. I'll be happy to send you some recommendations. I'll probably be able to think of some other ones too. If you're just now joining and wondering what the heck I'm doing, there is a 2% overworld Ralts spawn that I'm looking for. We did already see one, but what I didn't realize is if Ralt sees me, it will dip, it will run away. So I gotta be very careful, and what I want to do is I want to see the Ralts, and then I want to save before it sees me. That way, we can just keep resetting until... There we go! Ah, it saw me though. Can we do it? Dang it. Early in the movie, Cap makes a bet with Fury for $10 that nothing will surprise him. Yes, that's a great one. And you know what? I watch a lot of reaction videos, and hardly anyone gets that. When it gets to that point where when he hands Fury $10, everyone's always like, "What was that about?" It makes me sad that most people miss that joke. Oh, come on. All right, we do have it saved, though. We do have it saved with the Ralts, so we did it. We just got to catch it now. Yeah, December will be here in no time. Excuse me. Where is it? There it is. No, dang it. Matthew's laughing at me right now because I can't walk in a straight line without screwing it up. But yeah, that's a great joke for it. I love that one. No one ever really knows what I talk about when I mention it. Oh yeah, yeah. It's a really good one. Doing great, thank you, Matthew. All right, there we go. Always love that scene where Thor says to Loki, "Listen to me," and then Tony flies into him and drags him away, and Loki's like, "I'm listening." That was pretty funny. It's a female. I would have liked to have a male, but that's okay. Thank you, Mewtwo. Boom, we got it. That's number 99. Let's go get our Ditto. Ditto's gonna be number 100. I feel like that's kind of fitting. What are we gonna name this female Ralts? Let's name it. Belle. Diantha. Diantha's a good name. It's a huge one. Yeah, I feel very accomplished now for it. I feel like we've already done more today than we did yesterday. All right, let's go get our Ditto. Turn right under the bridge. Stick to the wall on the right. It's this one. So this one apparently has a 100% Ditto spawn. I wonder if... No, I'm just going to use a piece. We got plenty of pieces. What's some shinies? Loops? That is not a Ditto. It might be Stop It. I don't think I went far enough. It's I need to be in the stony wilderness. I got too excited. Oh, Purple Beam is 100%. I think you might be right. I think you're right, shinies. Crap. So... Crap. How do I... Crap. Loops, thank you for the hiding. I appreciate you, you know, putting that hiding there on the screen. Yeah, it's the purple one. All right, well, is there at least something here that we need? 10% Munchlax. We could go for that. Let's go for the 10% Munchlax. What's up, Augustin? Hello from the U.S. Nice to see someone here from Argentina. Hope you're doing well. Ah, man, that annoys me. So, is there... Let's change this back to today. Is there a way to force the purple beams, or no? It is kind of creepy, absolutely. So, Wooloo. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. So... There's one, two, three, four. It looks like there's five Pokemon that are, or four Pokemon that are only in purple dens. Can you pause and soft reset for beams? Or I can pause and reset for beams? All right, give me a minute here. Okay, yep. I know what you mean. I know what you mean I remember that now. It's all coming back to me from like 6 years ago. Yep. I know exactly what you mean. Even though it says it saves, you have like half a second that you can like get out of it and try again. God, I haven't done that. I mean, it's probably been since like 2020 or 2021 that I've done that. It's a Squovit. Oops. But we'll go and get this Munchlax while we're here now, just so we don't waste the wishing piece. Alright, what Pokemon are we going to use to take on the Munchlax? I'm saying just throw in Reboot and use Double Kick. Zigzagoon again. Go to sleep now. Alright, good night, Furret. Thanks for being here. Get some rest. Squovit. What was... I think it was... Maybe there's an event going on or something. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, I do remember that now. Just resetting until you got the purple beam. Man, these 10% don't like us. We have not had good luck with 10%ers. We still need to go back at some point and get our 5% wishy-washy, too. And we still need a Basculin, too, and I think there's a place that's like 100% Basculin. Actually, maybe we'll do Ralts in the daycare first, and just get our 3 Ralts that we need. This is a fun time. I'm having fun. This is exciting. There we go. There's the Munchlax. Okay. All right. Let's switch. We'll throw in Reboot. Good old Greg. Don't invite others. What is the chance of getting a purple beam, I wonder? Kind of feel like maybe we should focus on the 4 rare beam ones first and just get them out of the way. Alright, come on, Greg, the bunny. Well, that did it. Yeah, we got Munchlax, Matthew. 10% spawn. And it was the 100th Pokemon. And that looks terrible. Let me fix that. That looks better. We got 5 extra small experience candies and 1 small experience candy. We got a rare bone. That's good. Munchlax's name will be... Fatty Fat Fat. Alright, let's put a couple things away. Oh no, I was in the wrong box. 141. Ralt is 120. And Fatty Fat Fat's 260. Okay, and Ruffalo's KO'd. Let's take Ruffalo out. I called him fat 3 times. Brutal. It really was brutal. I'm kind of a jerk. Let's put in... I mean, not that matters. We're not really getting experience right now anyway. But let's put in... Let's put Paul back in. Okay, so let's save. Let's see if I can do this purple beam correctly. I don't know what the chances are of getting a purple beam, but we're going to try it out here. All right. I think I did that right. I did not. I did not do it right. Alright, I'm going to have to look into that later on. We're not going to spend too much time on it right now. So let's go back. First thing we're going to go for is Cleffa. You can help me? I'm sure you can. You're a very helpful person. You're a helper. You're the helpiest helper that ever helped. Alright, I think it's... Thank you, Shinies. That's a great help. Appreciate that. All right, so I is, yeah, the one all the way in the corner. Not this one, but I'm gonna get these lots. But this one. And I gotta go to the bathroom. Shinies, can you run stream for me while a minute while I'm gone? I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Good job, Shinies. Good job, Natasha. Good job, you too. All right, let's throw this in. And that's a Sizzlipede. Okay, what are the chances of Cleffa? This isn't the right one. This isn't the right... You eat mop. That's crazy. This is the right one, though. This is the right one. How am I not seeing it? Okay, where is Sizzlipede on this list? Razzie would have joined in, yeah. Like goal 25, thank you so much, Draconified, for the like goal, and thank you all for the likes. Something's wrong. I started out the stream so confident that we were going to get so much done today. Yeah, this is just not even in rolling fields. I don't understand. All right, let's just reset this and see if we can get something else. Not being rude. I didn't think you were being rude. It's Sizzlepede again. No, I don't shinies. That's what I was saying earlier. I said I'm going to have to uh, do some research after stream because I can't remember how to do it properly. Because we will need the purple beams for 4 Pokemon. This is just Sizzlepede. Good job, Razzie. There's a Blip Bug. Blip Bug's not supposed to be in here either, I don't think. Okay, there's a Blip Bug. In a rare pool. That's not right. This is a Blip Bug in a rare pool. This is a Blip Bug in a rare pool. This is... Something's wrong here. Immediately hit home when you toss the piece in. Delay between when you toss the piece and when it's a purple beam. That delay doesn't exist with pink beams. You can restart your game, quick game before the save happens. Okay, yeah, I knew it was something like that. This isn't making any sense. Lobo Gaming, good morning. I don't understand why... Where does it think I am? Absolute legend, Lobo Gaming. I don't know. Let's just move on from Cleffa, because that's annoying me. That was supposed to be the same spot as Togepi, too. Alright, Morlul. Where is Morlul? Oh, this is saying Rolling Fields, too, but I'm not trusting Rolling Fields right now. Let's try Dappled Grove. Alright, not there. Not there. Okay, there we go. So this is E. Where is E? E is... Okay, alright, over there. We're wasting a lot of wishing pieces, which I'm not happy about. I mean, if this isn't right, then that means that Bulbapedia is just giving me bad information. And then I guess I'll check Cerebi to see if that has any better information. But if not, I'm just going to be going in blind here on all these, which I don't like. I mean, Bulbapedia gave us good information for the Rufflet one yesterday, though. Okay, so go down here. There should be 2 on the left side. I'm sorry, guys. I know this isn't like the most exciting content, but I'm really struggle busting right now with this. All right, there should be 2 over here. I mean, I might as I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till I get 15,000 and I can buy 5. Okay, yeah, here we go. And of course, there's a beam of light in the one that I don't need. Well, let's go ahead and check that. Sizzlepede again. I swear something's wrong. Why is it always Sizzlepede and Blipbug? Sizzlepede isn't even listed on the Pokemon that can be in this den. There's nothing in here I need anyway. All right, let's go here. So this should be it's a 35% Phantump. 15% Morlul. All right, there's a Phantump. We do need a Phantump. All right, so this is good. Let's go ahead and get this. All right, so let me switch Pokemon. If we get bored of the content, we can always just talk to each other. We're all nerds here. Pokemon, comics, something else. Exactly. That is very true. So at least we're getting 1. Okay, we can knock Phantump off the list of things that we need. And before someone asks, because I know that someone will ask eventually, no, this Phantump cannot have the hidden ability. So there's a 0% chance that this is going to be a Harvest Pokemon. Yeah, that was a crazy cry. But yeah, this Phantump will never have Harvest. It'd be sweet if it did, though. And we're now only 6 away, right? No. 8 away. We're now only 8 away from being over a third of the way through to the first badge. All right, we're getting some extra small and small experience candies, which is good. This Phantump is going to be named, it's a male Phantump. Tumpy Joe. Bored of your own content, got attacked by triple alphas, another alpha trying to get away from them, and found 2 shiny Ralts, but you're not looking for Ralts because you have shiny Gardevoir. Dang. Alright, let's see if we can get our Morlul. Hey, there's a purple. Okay, alright. That would have been nice over with the Ditto, but let's see, what can we get here? There's a 10% chance of Ferroseed. Oh, baby, I say we do that. Then we don't have to worry. Yeah. Let's go for the Ferroseed. Then we don't have to worry about getting the Ferroseed in Route 4. That's exciting. And that can come off of the wheel, the spin wheel. This also lets us know that there is no difference in watts that we will get if it's a regular beam versus a purple beam. So that question is answered. So what do we got here? It's a 10%. I'm telling you, it's always the 10%ers. Oops. I can't switch back to a previous day. Or I can't switch back to a day I already did, I guess. Can I? That one did. All right, that's C dot, but we don't need that. What is C dot? C dot is 35%. So 35 Bidoof, 35 C dot, 10 Ferroseed, 20 Gossifleur. We haven't seen a Gossifleur yet either. All right, so let's see if we can get this Ferroseed. I'd love to get this Ferroseed. There we go. There's a Ferroseed. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's switch Pokemon. Let's throw in Greg. Oops. Switch Pokemon. Let's throw in Greg. And don't invite others. There we go. Okay, this is awesome. Very happy that we found this by accident. There you go. The Dynamax cries will wake up everyone every time we do a Dynamax battle. Then you're resetting your donut to go back in, but you don't think, or you think you're gonna make some breakfast, then run like heck, and then come back to it. Fair enough. This thing have sturdy. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, good. Liable to give Razzie PTSD? Probably so. I can't blame him. Although technically these are DDs. Or DRs. Depending on what you call them. Okay, so we got that. That's cool. We still need to get the Morlul from this one, though. Oh, and look at that. We got 2 small experience candies and 7 extra small experience candies. Very helpful. Hunting a Morin shield for the past 2 days again. This thing does not want to shine. Are you doing a strong spawn reset? It's like my Drago pretty much was. That's why I really sympathize with Razzie. Female Ferroseed. Iron Maiden if I ever saw one. You love DAs, but Articuno is the worst right now. Over 200. Ugh, Razzie, I'm sorry. That's disgusting. Let's throw in a wishing piece. Save adventure. It's a good name. Thank you, Mewtwo. Another Phantom. We don't want that. Call her Barb. Oh, well, we can call another one Barb. If we get another female, Matthew, that'd be a good one. I like Barb. Alright, let's see if we get this Morlul. Alright, we're starting to make progress. I don't know what was up with the Cleffa hole. I don't know why that one was so screwed up. And I don't know why this one next to me had a Sizzlepede. That's a Pumpkaboo, which we don't need. Oops. So we're looking for the, what was it, 10%? 15%? 15%. We're looking for the 15% Morlul. That means that 15 out of every 100 checks should be Morlul. List your extensive bunch of recent shinies, a bunch of recent shinies, blah, 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 blah. Let me try that again. You're going to list your extensive bunch of recent shinies finally? Nice. Can't wait to hear what they are. I'm happy that a lot of these I'm able to knock out pretty easily with our starter. Don't really have to worry about whether or not we're going to win the battle. Yeah, if you haven't liked the stream yet, that'd be pretty neat if you did. We got a little bit of a slower stream here today, but that's okay. This isn't the most engaging content, I realize. I don't even know what level are these Pokemon at. 15, 17? Okay. Poor Brando, he streamed a brand new fan-made game that dropped yesterday. 3 hours 45 minutes into his 4-hour stream, he came across a devastating bug in the game that caused a soft lock. Oh no! Yikes! That's terrible. I know he was having some trouble getting that set up in the first place too. It's a chill and quiet morning. It certainly is. You're close to 200 on Zygarde? Yikes. We went over odds on Zygarde, but I'm happy we didn't go too far over odds. We got it at 112. And that's not 112 Dynamax Adventures, that's 112 actual Zygarde checks. The actual number is probably well over 150, I would imagine. All week long rain? Yikes. Esper, a male, you finally have your Dusty, nice. Muna, a bunch more Eevee, like 8 total, that's a lot. Crabrawler, Arctibax, Mawile, Mime Jr., Riolu, Glimmet, Tepig, 2 and a Pignite, nice. Indeedee, Cobalion, Terrakion, holy smokes. Whoops. Why are we having such a difficulty getting a 15% spawn? We want to see Grass Fairy in the top left. That's what we're looking for. And the silhouette should look similar to a Morlul. What's up, Kiro? Happy Sunday to you. We're making progress, Kiro. Not as quickly as I wanted, but we are making progress. I switched up my strategy for these Dynamax dens. Basically, what I'm doing is I have a list of all the Pokemon that are in the Dynamax dens, and then I'm just going one by one, checking to see which dens they spawn in, and then going to that den. However, I did have a little bit of an issue earlier where I went to a den that's supposed to have Cleffa and Togepi. But when I went to that den, it just kept giving me Sizzlipede and Blipbug, which supposedly aren't even supposed to be in that den. So I don't know what's going on there. DAs are going to be part of your rotation for a very long time. I could see that. Hippopotas, a female, 2 Beldum, another Fletchling, and 2 Fletchinder, Charmeleon, Roserade, and another Staryu. Holy smokes, Lacey. What's up, Logan? Welcome back. Yeah, I don't know if you caught what I was just saying, but basically, I came in here with a brand new plan, brand new attitude today, and it's going okay. I have the list of all the yeah, crap. I have a list of all the Pokemon that are in Dynamax dens, and so I'm just going Pokemon by Pokemon, looking up which den they're in, and then just dropping wishing pieces in there until we get it. But I did have trouble with one that was spawning things that weren't even supposed to be in that den. And it should come as no surprise that those things were Sizzlipede and Blipbug. There we go. There's the moral. All we need is for Logan to get in here. Hoping your sister will get the game soon, and you'll be able to stream it, and you can trade her some of your excess shinies. That'd be awesome. Now your laptops have an SD card reader. I had to order a card reader. I had to do that. Matthew. It's crazy how like computers don't come with anything anymore. I still can't believe that computers don't come with any sort of disk reader anymore. No disk drive. Woke up early this morning thinking you had to work, and luckily you second guessed before leaving and checked you were able to lay back down. Oh, man. That's a good feeling. Common theme is to remove convenience features. It certainly seems that way, yeah. Yeah. It's wild. Alright, what are we going to name this Morlul? What's a good Morlul name? Mushy? I'm going to name it Mushy. I'm terrible with nicknames. Shroomish. Name it Shroomish. Holy smokes, that'd be crazy. That'd be confusing. Fun Guy. You know what, Matthew? You've put in a lot of good nicknames, albeit super late lately. If this is a male, I'll name it Fun Guy, because that's a good name. Breakfast time, gonna make spam eggs. Nice. Toadette. Toadette's good. Fun Gal. Fun Gal's not as funny. We'll do Fun Guy if it's a male and Toadette if it's a girl. Matt and Jerry are top tier namers. They really are. Fun Gal is so clever. I mean, it's not that clever. Like a mushroom. You know what? There's going to be Fun Guy. Oh, fungal. Like fungal. I get it now. That is good. It's not that it wasn't a good name, it's just that I'm stupid. Alright, Dimpy, where are you at? Harley's in Rolling Fields. Rolling Fields has not been nice to us so far. Okay, this is supposed to be... That's the rare pool. We don't want the rare pool. That is... okay. Alright. Bridgefield? We can get to Bridgefield, right? Dusty Bowl. Check out Bridgefield. Where is Bridgefield? Yeah, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I'm stupid. Okay, Bridgefield is there. Okay. Oh, yep. All right, so which... It's the rare pool. That's the rare pool. Common pool, D. Okay, so D. Where is D? Okay, gotcha. All right. Let's go to Bridgefield. So that says Mime Jr., so we can get Mime Jr. as well. But before we do anything, how many wishing pieces do I have left? I feel like I probably don't have a lot left. Like any. I don't have any. All right, so we're going to have to go get those. Probably sitting on 30 plus of every roto power, but you can't stop from playing the lotto every time. Oh yeah, you have to. Okay, perfect. We can get 6 more. And we're going to use 2 of those on this den here. Alright, so this is the one all the way up there. See, this will have Mime Jr. and Impidimp, both of which we need. It should be this one. Right? This is straight. Yeah. Wait. Nope, it's not that one. It's this one. Oh man, I almost went to the wrong one. Could you imagine? This one's kind of hidden back here. You got it? No way, Natasha. You got it? You got the Auroras or Amora? Ooh, we got a Waterstone too. Nice. How close Castform's hatch steps are to fossils? Ugh. Alright, so this should be it. That's a first try Impidimp like that. Alright, so let's switch Pokemon. What's super effective against it'd be Dark and Fairy, Steel, Fairy, I think. Bug. Fairy, Steel, Poison. Bug is neutral? Okay, gotcha. I don't really have a lot of options. Let's go ahead and do Iron Maiden. What's up, Scratch Master? It's got Metal Claw, and it should be a couple levels higher than Impidimp. We also got the Water Stone. Don't let me forget that we got the Water Stone. In fact, we could probably just go ahead and evolve Lombre right now. I mean, there's no reason why I shouldn't, right? I mean, there's nothing to wait for. Shiny Cornholio, how you doing, man? Nice. Baja Beard, good morning. How are you? Welcome in. Yeah, I don't see any reason why we don't just go ahead and evolve Lombre into Ludicolo right now. There's no reason not to. And let's catch this Impidimp. Just got yourself together for this morning's adventure into home ownership. Holy smokes. Congratulations, buddy. It's the coolest headache you will ever have in your life. It's the greatest burden. Camping with your family? Nice. I haven't been camping in years. I'd like to go camping again. Natasha, you should have had to pee earlier, and then you could have gotten it earlier. Go back to the Pokemon Center and teach Ludicolo every move Lombre could have learned. I don't know, possibly. 7 years saving up for a home was worth it. No more overtime for you. There you go, buddy. Nice. I like the Ludicolo dance. I do too. This is Dimples. Ariana, good morning. How are you, my friend? Yeah, let's just go ahead and evolve Lombre. It's not stopping us. All right, Quackamole is evolving. You gotta go, Team Galactic Administrator Aries here. That's true. Ariana with the 44 months of membership. Swag Fairy blesses you. Thank you, Swag Fairy. A gentle female. So like the opposite of you, Natasha. That's awesome. Congratulations. Big congrats on the Shiny Amora. "44 months is at least 80 years. That's insane." That's right. It is. You're very correct about that. All right, get over here, Paul. While we're here, I want to see if we can go ahead and get Gyarados. Where's our... Here we go. How much... I think we can. You rolled Namora in a Pokemon stats game, as you said that were the chances like 1 in 1025. Finally making some Mega Dimensions progress. Put it off for a while because you still needed a shelf of Metagross for your team, but the hunt got boring. Dropped till the later one. Fair enough. I do that a lot. If I get bored of the hunt, I just put it off until later. I'm like, I want to go do something else instead. I'll come back to this. Johto, Jerry, Man Team Matt with Scrubba here. We have the original stream watchers in chat. The original stream watchers. Based on eel or the Friends reference? Yes, both. Both, Matthew. I want to name it Salmon Skin Roll, but that was too long of a name. I got bored of Masuda hunting Charmander. Haven't gone back to it in almost 5 years. Is crazy. From when you first started watching me. Wow, that's crazy. All right. Are our numbers matching 106? They are matching. Okay, sweet. So we can put you away, 145. We need to get another Drifloon at some point. We need another Natu. We should start working on Tyrogues as well. I thought I had a Hitmontike. Yours is a fairly recent addition to the fam, isn't he? Comparatively, yeah, I think a little over 2 years. Now let's put Whoops in here. Whoops. A Hitmon. I thought I had a Hitmontike. Tyke. I got Hitmonsagal, Hitmonyen, Hitmonmaybe, and Hitmonlim. I thought I had a Hitmontike. I must have gotten overruled on that name. Lurker all these years? He could have been. He could have been a lurker. I'm not sure. Okay, anyway, let's get this, what's the other one that we need here? I already forgot. Mime Jr. Yeah, that's right. 35% Mime Jr. That's crazy. We got the 20% Impidimp before the 35% Mime Jr. Oh, that's winning the Leaf Green one. Thank you, Ariana. Thank you. That's why you're the best. That's another Impidimp. Look at them swag arms you have. Or swag arm and hand. I'm so concerned that you have one big beefy arm and then the other side is just a hand sticking out of your torso. Clocky, good morning. Looks like a Cubchoo. Nope, it's an Impidimp. It's an Impidimp too. Nothing. What's an Impidimp with you? I still need to go back into Fire Red Leaf Green and evolve the second Hoppip into Skiploom and the second Larvitar into Pupitar. I still need to do that at some point. That's a Ralts. That's kind of ironic. Razzie, did you see that at the beginning of the stream I finally caught a Ghastly? Do you remember when you started your shiny hunting and lurking career with A Drive to Austin John Place to Chem, Brand R24, Hefty, EV Queen, Nerds Rule? Shiny Cornholio, in my mind, you've been here forever. I can't imagine streaming without you. So thank you for being here for so long. I remember when you used to come into everybody's stream and the first message you would put is, I need shiny TP for my bunghole. And a lot of people would delete your message, but I thought it was hilarious. Mostly because of the word bunghole. Next month will be 4 years. Oh my goodness, that is a long time. It's Milcery. Come on, this is supposed to be a 35% Mime Junior. Things have been going fairly smoothly for a bit now. Okay, there we go. There's the Mime Junior. So I don't know what happened with that first den that was supposed to have the Togepi and Cleffa, but maybe we can try that again soon. Psychic and Fairy. I feel like Ghost is the way to go. Does Fairy resist Ghost? The great shiny old Holio. You need prescriptions for your arthritis? Oh my gosh. That's good. I like that. Fairy does not resist Ghost. Okay, then I'm going to throw in... He's no good. Nah, that's level 12. 14, 14. That's... I feel like not strong enough. That's level 12. Where is Golurk? Or Golett, I mean. Where's Golett? There we go. 12 and 11. Ugh, those are bad levels too. I mean, it's a Mr. Mime. Why? Or it's a Mime Junior. Why am I stressing over this? Yeah, why am I stressing? I'm just going to send in Rookadies. Dinosaur Universe will complete the stop-ins from the OG crew. They might pop in. Depends on how busy their morning's going. How strong is Ant-Man, and do you think the MCU did him justice? I mean... yeah, I guess. Again, I don't really know how to answer questions like how strong is so-and-so. I mean, I don't really know how to answer that. But yeah, I mean, that was a decent Scott Lang, I guess. Anything from D23 excites you? I like Kit Cooper. Is that his name? Kit Cooper as Scott Summers in the X-Men movie. I think that's good casting. In general, the casting looks pretty good. You know what? Meta Champion was right. That is a crazy, crazy cry. I'm happy we got the reveal, like the confirmation, I should say, that Doctor Doom is Victor Von Doom and he has history with the Fantastic Four. Cast the chick from Obsession as a Rogue, great casting. Yeah, I mean, I've never seen her in anything other than that, obviously, but I mean, I'm fine with that. I don't have any issues with casting. I really usually don't care too much about casting. I don't mean like I don't care about, how do I can't think of a single time I've ever been upset at a casting. You know, unless it was like something crazy like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna go down that road. All right, we got the Mime Junior. But yeah, I mean nothing. Like I'm not like freaking out over anything. I'm not like all amped up about anything. But it was good to get some updates, to get some reveals. Indy Navarrette's a huge X-Men fan. That's good. I forget, are you in Star Wars at all? I mean, I'm like a fair weather Star Wars fan. Because you gotta understand, growing up as a nerd in the '90s, we didn't have the luxury of having like different fandoms. You were just a nerd or you weren't a nerd. So because of that, even though like I've never been like huge into Star Wars, I know a ton about Star Wars just through osmosis because I was a nerd. So like especially like with the original trilogy, like I know so many random like alien names and that like I should have no reason of ever knowing. Um but it's like I mean I've watched the movies, I've watched some of the TV shows. That's about it. So like I know a lot, but I'd say I'm a fair weather fan. Like for as nitpicky and into the weeds as I get with like Marvel movies, for example, and I talk about like there's things in Marvel movies that annoy me that regular audiences wouldn't care about. Um, it's the opposite with Star Wars. I'm that regular audience. Like I don't know anything other than what they just put in front of me. So like I don't have any reason to get upset that so and so has this color lightsaber or that they didn't do a good job of adapting Grand Admiral Thrawn or something like that. Star Wars or Star Trek? Star Wars out of the two. I've always found Star Trek very boring. Um, I feel like it's old man sci-fi. All right, what's this female mime junior gonna be named? Ariana, give me a name for a female mime junior. Ryan Gosling movie's looking pretty good. Did they release a trailer for that? Or what do we know about the Gosling Star Wars movie so far? And Manty Matt was here yesterday for a hot minute. He might be in here again today. Mimeling, I like it. It's cute, but it also sounds a little like uncomfortable. You don't think you've ever watched Star Wars? I enjoy the movies. Well, I mean, OG trilogy for me is by far the best. I enjoy the prequels and the sequels about the same. All right, next is Bond Slot. Ryan Gosling Ghost Rider movie. Oh no, we can get a Swirlix too. That's right. They aren't technically version exclusives because of that. Let's see where Swirlix is. I think Ryan Gosling could be a good Johnny Blaze. I'm good with that casting. You're the worst Star Wars fan. Your favorites are the ones with Kylo Ren. As long as you enjoy them, that's all that matters. Again, St. Rolling Field. Let's check out Bridgefield again. Let's see. Since we're here already. Is this normal? That's a rare pool. Okay. And that's the only one. So no to Bridgefield. Rolling Fields. Okay, is that normal? That's common. That's the same one. We're going back there again. All right, let's try this Cleffa one again. It has Cleffa, it has Togepi, and it has Swirlix. Maybe we'll have better luck this time. Adam Driver being cast as Mr. Sinister, been zoned out eating pizza for past 10 minutes. We didn't talk about today. We did a little bit yesterday. How many mines do I need to fight the gym? We're at 107. We need to get to 326 before we can take on the first gym. Why does everyone hate that Binky Jar guy? That's a good question, Kim. I'm not sure. Jerry, good morning. Yeah, so this is the one that I had issues with before. And I don't know why. So we need to go to Den I, which is the one all the way on the outskirts of Rolling Fields. Before, though, it was giving us spawns that weren't even supposed to be in that den. It's actually insane. It really is. Yeah, I'm fine with Adam Driver as Mr. Sinister. I'm more concerned about what version of Mr. Sinister they're going to do. Because there was a huge, huge personality change with Mr. Sinister from the 90s and early 2000s to like 2010. And I don't like the post 2010 version. It's set after the final trilogy, which you're happy about. Glad to get away from those 9 movies finally, the whole Skywalker saga. It is kind of crazy to imagine a brand new Star Wars story having nothing to do with the Skywalkers. All right, this is the right den. I am at the right den right here. This is it. So this is the one that should have Togepi, Cleffa, and Swirlix. Well, that's a purple. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's in the rare pool. Togepi, Ralts, Morlul, Impidimp. Alright. Let's see if we can get the Togepi then. Your friend keeps messaging you help, and then you ask what about, and then it's about things you absolutely cannot help with. Oh my goodness. Alright, Impidimp. Okay, alright. This is somehow fixed. This is the same one that earlier had Blipbug and Sizzlipede, even though they aren't supposed to be in this den. Impidimp is something that's supposed to be here, so it is somehow fixed now. Almost at the end of your box limit before you have to delete all these casts for them? Holy smokes. I feel like we're actually going to be making decent progress now. Mr. Sister's Airy coded? Oh, totally. There's more lol. I don't have it up here. I actually have a Mr. Sinister mini bust. It's downstairs. Sinister is my favorite, or at least he was my favorite X-Men villain. I mean, I guess he still is, but I just prefer the 90s and early 2000s version of him. I guess 80s, 90s, and 2000s. We did a whole side-by-side comparison on the stream yesterday, so you guys could see. Mini what now? Mini Bust. B-U-S-T. It's from X-Men 97. That's pretty close. That's pretty close to the 80s and 90s Sinister. I believe that's Togepi. Why does that have to be Mr.? That part's so funny to you. It's funny you say that. There's actually a reason. When Mr. Sinister was first developed, where is... There it is. The eventual reveal about Mr. Sinister was going to be that he was actually a really powerful kid that, you know, had like all these different powers, and he was able to basically create his own avatar, for lack of a better term. So Mr. Sinister wasn't an actual person. It was like this imposing figure that he wanted to present himself as. And that's why he's named Mr. Sinister, because it's a little kid basically behind the wheel. But then they never ended up doing that reveal. All right, where's Fairy? He, for the most part, he's just referred to as Sinister, but I like Mr. Sinister. He's fancy. Yes, that is Togepi. Okay, perfect. Kid Sinister is a no-go. That's right. All right, Fairy. So let's just throw Iron Maiden out again. Invite others. I feel like we're making a lot of progress now. Okay, so we just got to get Cleffa and Swirlix in this hole after this. So much more progress than yesterday. I know. Thank you all that hung out with me yesterday. Watch me flail about while I tried to, like, acclimate myself to Dynamax dens again. And being patient while I kind of figured out the best way to approach this. But yeah, I feel like we're making a lot more progress today. We had one hiccup, but it was actually just with this hole, and it's fixed now. So I'm very happy. There are 4 Pokemon that we have to get from purple beams. And I know that there is a particular way to reset beams. But I need to kind of play around with that. I don't think we're going to do that today. Maybe we will. Quiche? Alright, we will call it Quiche. You're welcome for hanging out with you yesterday. Your mom paid us for it. That makes sense. I figured. Can I introduce you an NPC that might give you a wishing piece for 100 watts that might not be where she needs to be normal so you have what you need? Yes, thank you, Raz. No, Razzie, I wasn't... I don't feel like I did. I wasn't blaming you for that at all. I hope you didn't feel like I was blaming you for that. You were just trying to be helpful. It's just the person that sent that original message didn't know what they were talking about. No, Matthew, I got it. I'm with you. I follow you. You didn't get any sleepover? Oh, no. Oh, man. Now I feel terrible. Follow me on that nonsense but not fun gal. Well, yeah, because I'm stupid. We already went over this. I didn't get it until eventually I got it. Even when Razzie literally typed the word fungal, I still didn't get it. Your first random 1 out of 49 shiny was 100 watt Pokédex entry lady in the Isle of Armor showed you a shiny fledgling. Oh my gosh, I do remember you talking about that. Alright, this is going to be Quiche. It's rare that I get to name something a name that starts with Q. Speaking of stupidity and dumb things, did anyone do the Wordle today? I'm not ashamed to admit it. I didn't get the Wordle today. My mom ended up having to tell me what the word was because I had never heard of it. I had the first 2 letters, and I was stuck on that for a long time. All right, Razzie, I'm not going to say any spoilers here. But I had the first 2 letters, and I got stuck on that for a long time. And then I ended up having my morning call with my mom, and I was like, yeah, I'm stuck on these 2 letters. And she gave me another letter. And I was like, yeah, that's not helping me. And then she ended up giving me the other letters. And that still wasn't helping me. And then she ended up telling me the order the letters should go in. And then I got it, but I still didn't know what the heck the word was. I think it was the first time that I've done a Wordle where I didn't know the word. Like not that I didn't know the answer. I mean, like, the answer, I didn't know that word. First real random 149.6 shiny was a Fletchling in Pokemon X. Was it really? I don't think I knew that, Ariana. Alright, let's see if we can get this Cleffa or Swirlix. That's a Cutie Fly. Do I have Cutie Fly? I can't remember. I guess I should just check the Dex. That'd be easier. This is where we're going to start getting into trouble, is trying to remember what things I do or do not have. Okay, I do have Cutie Fly. It was your first encounter with a Fletchling? That's insane. I almost said that's crazy, Ari. But that is genuinely insane. On 2 separate occasions, your player trainer thought all Fletchlings looked orange. Wow. You know what? Speaking of orange Fletchlings, let's go ahead and open up some Pokemon packs. We're only going to be opening up 2 packs today. You're on 5 with all the letters and no idea. Thank you, Razzie. I mean, I hope you get it. I genuinely hope you get it, but that makes me feel less dumb. That I'm not the only one that doesn't know the word. Alright, we do need the immersive, and I still need, I think, 52 base cards. And we need the Professor Oak card, was it Oak's Research, and we need most of the other fancy cards. We do have both shinies. Alright, there's Staryu, Magnezone, Rowlet, and Incineroar. Got on 5, don't know the word either. Okay, good, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I guess at that point, Razzie, you can just kind of like shuffle the letters until it makes a word for you. Got the word first try. It's bro with the exclamation point. Ah, Airy, you're so good. All right, there's Iono, Superior, Misdreavus, and Beedrill. Okay, we got nothing. I hate this set. It's the worst set. It's so stupid. I hate everything. 4K Steelbook for Scary Movie 1. Nice. Are you going to pick it up? Sorry for lurking. Rumi got up. He had to help her with stuff because she's been struggling with blood pressure lately. You don't need to apologize for anything, Lacey. You never have to apologize. You hate that set? I really do. I want to finish it, but I hate it. Set's actual dog duty. It is. It is. Like, all I want to do is just finish the base set. You need it? You love that movie? Well, good. I hope you get it. What are my top 3 Gen 1 shinies? Lickitung, Charizard, Mew. Awful foods people would make, they're like meat gelatin. I don't like the term meat gelatin. Ditto, Mew, Charizard. Those are good choices. I was thinking, after I said Mew, I was wondering about Ditto. But, hey, there's a Cleffa. But I really do like Lickitung. Yeah, Nidoking's pretty good, too. Yeah, Clocky did say that. Clocky just said, I'm just going to straight up tell you what the word means. Ninetales, Nidoking, and Mew for you. Ninetales is pretty good. Switch Pokemon. Iron Maiden. Don't invite. You have no idea what that Wordle word is? Neither did I, Mewtwo. Razzie. I was on your side, Razzie. I've been nothing but extremely kind to and agreeable to you today. That hurts. Uh-oh, YouTube not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Let me know if you guys are having some issues. Oh, it went away again. So we should be good now, I guess. Oh, nope, it's back. What is happening? Are you guys having issues? Like these Sunday streams, like a retirement home, all of this elders just talking about the good old days. That's right. Are you guys having issues? Let me know in the chat if you can't hear me. Lag out, but I'm back. All right, it might lag out again. I don't know why it's having issues. It's good now. We'll see. It's telling me it's still having issues. Blame it on your Wi-Fi? Good. Hold on. I have to lag the stream? I guess so. I mean, I have... Yeah, I mean, I'm getting like 34 megabits upload. Or megabytes. 35. 36. My upload speed is 36. So we should be good. Wish there's a way to shiny hunt it on Switch. Me too. Maybe one day. Please, mister, can I have some emerald on my Nintendo, right? Alright, well, it went away. I don't know what the issue was, but it did go away, at least. Alright, we got Cleffa. I think that's 108 now. Please, sir, I need some shiny Mew, sir. A male Cleffa. Completion challenge gives a shiny Jirachi. I don't. Okay. Here's my one prediction. Ready? I'm actually going to give a prediction. Cliffa, I love it. If we get Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald on the Switch, the home completion reward will be a not shiny Jirachi. It will be a regular type Jirachi. Yep, Razzie, you and I are on the exact same page. Kind of silly the Celebi isn't shiny. Well, like I said the other day, like I kind of get it because it does require trading, local trading. I think that if there was a like shiny mythical as a reward, it would not be a good move PR wise. I think that would be very tone deaf. But I think there should be a reward for the people that were able to do it with local trading. So I think a non-shiny Celebi is kind of a good compromise. I mean, me personally, of course, I would always like to have shiny mythicals. But I think that I just, especially with how little positive press Game Freak has gotten recently. I just think that would be completely tone deaf to give people a shiny Celebi. We did get a non-shiny in a Jirachi and BDSP. Yes, if you had Sword and Shield, you're on the other side of that fence. Harder to obtain than any other dex completion on the Switch, so it has more merit to be shiny. I mean, that's a fair opinion, Razzie. I mean, I'm not going to get in an argument over something like that. That's a fair opinion. I just think there would be a lot of blowback if there was a shiny. How many attempts to get today's Wordle? I don't know if you missed the conversation we had about it, Kim, but I didn't end up getting it. Mom ended up just telling me what it was, and I still didn't know the word. All your opinion and all my opinion. You love the shiny Celebi in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers game. Love that they referred to her with she/her pronouns despite not having a gender. Gina just got her shiny Celebi, I think, on Friday. That's true, Clocky. That is true. I mean, I'm not going to say no to a shiny Jirachi. I still need one. But I just think, if there's not going to be any online trading, I think people are going to flip the F out. Vivian's scared of those ghost videos. She saw one of the videos when you opened it out of curiosity and she ran out. Oh no! Poor Vivian. Got in 4. Can't believe they used the word scrud. What's a scrud? Look in the mirror, scrud. You like your shiny Celebi and Go? I do too. Shiny Celebi. Is that the last one I got? What was the Gen 4? What was the Gen 4 shiny? Shaman? I think I might have gotten that one too. Yeah. I have shiny Mew, shiny Celebi, shiny Shaman. Scrud is a guy who could possibly get love from me. I like it. Yeah, Gina got the shiny Celebi on her second attempt. Scrud sounds like something Kim eats on accident thinking it's a breadcrumb. That's crazy. You need shiny Genesect? That's definitely your favorite mythical. I would love a shiny Genesect. Now, I'll be completely transparent here. All these shinies, the shiny Manaphy, shiny Jirachi, shiny Genesect, shiny Diancie, I do have in home because I got cloned versions of like the Japanese, and in fact, I think I still have a cloned Japanese shiny Arceus from back in the day. I don't count them in my living decks, but I do have them, and I don't apologize for that. I would very gladly like to hunt those or earn those on my own. Oh dang! Kem just called Matthew a scrud. That's crazy. You count event shinies until they're huntable. I count them if like I got them during the event. Like I don't feel any sort of way. I have no connection. I have no feeling towards the Genesect, Jirachi, Manaphy, and Diancie that I got cloned from, events and Coliseum bonus discs, etc. Like, if I can get those again on my own, I very much look forward to that. Because that, like, right now they just don't mean anything to me. Archer's running around with a 3D printed timer ball Nick made you. That's so cool. Lugia was supposed to be for the movie only. It wasn't supposed to be a Pokemon in any game. Thus, you feel that Primal Dialga from PMD2 should be added to the main series. Let's have it happen. Make it happen, Captain. I also want the pink Kecleon to be the new shiny Kecleon. Or was it purple? Was it pink or purple? I can't remember. Where is this Slurpuff? Did I see your DM yesterday? Did I? Jess, thank you for the 12 months. Happy birthday to you too. Oh, yes, yes, Matthew, I did see that. I didn't reply to it. Um, uh, yes, yes. If you want to move that up to home, we can figure something out. And Clocky with the 35 months. Holy smokes. Wishing Jess a happy birthday. Kim, thank you for the happy poop. I hope all your poops are happy as well. Yes, purple Poliwhirl hype. Like go 40, nice. Thank you, Lacey, and thank you all for the likes. Where is this Swirlix? Jess, your Audi wants a tattoo, but is scared of needles. Gave you an option to report it. Are you going to report Kim's happy poop? Excuse me, YouTube. This guy just pooped in the stream. Welcome back, Big Cheese. You're very scared of needles. And thank you, Jess. Thank you for the hiding that you put right there on the screen. You know, if you got lucky with a random GTS trade or what, but you thought that mon was shiny locked, maybe there's a chance of it to be shiny. Are you talking about the Pokeball? I thought you were talking about like a regular one. Oh, it is shiny. Oh, Matthew, no, 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 no. If it's, well, actually, yeah, I'll take it. I'll still take it. Well, what's up, Mantine Matt? I'm not going crazy, right? That is Togepi. What does Swirlix look like? Maybe I should take a look at that. I love this dude that made a cheat sheet of all the silhouettes in this game. It's very helpful. All right, Swirlix does look a little similar, so I just gotta keep my eyes open. Back at it. Thank you for being here, Jess. What is the Swirlix chance, by the way? 10%. Of course it's 10%. We always have trouble with the 10%. Oh, lordy. Just about a third of the way through. Next Pokemon. Yep, next Pokemon will be a third of the way through. Since we get the Swirlix, we'll be a third of the way through for the first badge. That is a cutie fly. You wonder what Kim did to make them happy? His poops? I don't want to know. It's all Aracuta's fault. It really is. I did add Pyukumuku to the wheel. Pyukumuku is now on the wheel as a 1% chance to land on to force me to do the Pyukumuku hunt. We're now gonna have to replace the Pharaoh Seed hunt. I don't know what we're gonna replace that with yet. We also have Cherubi and what's the other one? Oh, Trubbish. Villy, is today your birthday? Good morning, Villy. Happy birthday. If I replace it with eating chocolate bars, I don't have any chocolate bars to eat though. What is up with this? Give me my 10% Swirlix. Wish you did wishing peace resets for G-Max Grimstar before the DLC gave us soup. Yeah, I gotta say, I feel like it was a little bit of a cop. I don't want to say cop out. A little bit of a letdown that they gave us the G-Max soup. I feel like that kind of made the G-Maxes not quite as cool when you could just make any Pokemon a G-Max. Trick question, Billy, we all did. Oh, that's true, Matthew. That's technically correct. And technically is the best type of correct. All right, I have to run to the little streamer's room. I am on my third cup of coffee because I got up at like 4:15. Um, Villy's in charge. Everyone listen to Villy. Okay, I'm back. Is there a shiny GMX Grimmsnarl on eBay before the DLC was announced? Glad you didn't. I'm glad you didn't too. $20. Holy smokes, $20 is too much. I bought a couple of Pokemon on eBay. I'm not gonna lie, like a couple of events I missed and stuff. But I think the most I ever paid for a shiny Pokemon on eBay was like $1.50 or maybe $2. You hate mushrooms, but you think mushroom soup is pretty decent? What is this? Spit soup? Thank you for the soup, Billy. Thank you, Kim. Thank you for the lovely picture, Kim. Oops. About Raymond from Animal Crossing for $10. Was that a good deal or a bad deal? Just can't bring yourself to swallow mushrooms? Well, the nice thing is, if you and I ever split a mushroom pizza, Mewtwo, you can just give me all your mushrooms. And I will give you all my olives. You can have all my olives. I don't know why we ordered a mushroom and olive pizza, but there you go. How many minutes after brushing your teeth can you eat chips? Like 20? 20 minutes? I don't know. It's a good question. I typically brush my teeth after breakfast if I have breakfast. And then I don't eat anything until lunch, so it's usually at least a few hours. What is the appropriate time? How long after you brush your teeth can you eat food? It's a good deal. I also got like 400 Nook Mile tickets in addition, which in itself is going for like $10 a time. Okay. 30 minutes. So it's like same as so you brush your teeth, wait 30 minutes, you can eat food, then you wait 30 minutes and then you can swim. So therefore, you can swim an hour after you brush your teeth. Raz is correct about 30 minutes. Okay. As soon as a taste of toothpaste is gone. Gotcha. 60 minutes is what Matthew does. So Matthew won't swim for an hour and a half after he brushes his teeth. It might be mouthwash though. Okay. You agree with Billy? I do too. I feel it's usually for the best. Mantine Matt, if I agree with Billy. What the heck is a Swirlix? I did not think that a Swirlix was going to slow us down this much. Why do you have to wait after doing dental hygiene to eat? You never heard of this? I think it's more like a taste thing than anything else. Like, I don't think it's like harmful. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a dentist. I don't think it's harmful. I think it's more like I'm not going to enjoy eating food right after I brush my teeth. Brushing teeth and eating does not stack buffs for swimming. It does not. Now I don't know what to believe. But like I said, I don't know. Usually, like after I brush my teeth, it's like hours until I eat. So I never really give it much thought. To allow the fluoride to fully absorb into your enamel. Okay, well, there you go. There's your answer. Sometimes you eat right after you brush your teeth. Whatever makes you happy, Mewtwo. Where the heck is this 10% Swirlix? At least we're getting a whole bunch of watts, because I think we're about out of wishing pieces. Yeah, I don't know, Ariana. I'm not a dentist. Apparently it is 30 minutes. There you go. No, I don't think. All right, Jerry, enjoy a breakfast. Tell mom I said hello. Did it disconnect? Are we good? I don't know what is going on with YouTube. That's weird. I don't know what's going on. It's not on my end. I don't like it when this happens. She holds her phone with her foot using a pop socket so she can use her hands to play a game while she watches something on her foot phone. I don't like the term foot phone. I mean, yeah, my streaming software is running perfectly fine. My internet connection is fantastic. So I don't know what YouTube is doing today. You're just a messenger. Well, don't do that. Telephone. Oh my gosh, telephone. Why don't you ask Ari, Matthew? She's right there. What the heck? What is going on? What is happening? I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting legitimately frustrated. Like, this isn't even a bit. I'm annoyed. What is happening? I don't know if it's gonna. Yep, it just kicked off again. Just kicked off again. I don't even know if you can hear what I'm saying right now. It's fine for you as of now. Am I dropping? No, I'm not dropping frames at all. My streaming software is working perfectly fine. No drop frames. It's not on my end. But YouTube Studio, it keeps saying it's disconnecting. Was Blade a mind-blowing experience? Oh, the movie? I wouldn't say mind-blowing. It was a good movie. It was cool. I like being able to tell people, hey, this was based off of a comic book. Same way I like to tell people that The Crow was based off of a comic book. You a fan of Pokemon? Yeah, I am a fan of Pokemon. Are you? What's up, Ellie was here. I don't know if it keeps stopping for you guys. It's like, it's just nonstop now. It's just over and over. Just keep saying, you need to reconnect. You need to reconnect. Yeah, Brandon Lee. Yeah, that was a good movie. Yeah, it's just over and over. You need to reconnect. You need to reconnect. I don't know what's going on. YouTube's lying to me? Okay. YouTube's, okay, I will refresh Studio and see if that does anything. Alright, we'll see if that does anything. Nope, still doing it. It's still doing it. Yep. No data. This stream will end shortly if you do not reconnect your streaming software. Watchmen Sin City, yes, yes. Even though there was significant changes at the end of Watchmen, I actually thought it made sense. So you don't have a hotspot. You play Pokemon Home because of that you don't have a Nintendo account or a Nintendo, so you just use a guest account. Gotcha. Razzie, are you having problems again? Is that why you're saying YouTube stop it? There we go. There's the Swirlix. I see the Avatar anime movie. I have not yet. I have not eaten that chem. No. I just sent in Rookady. Totally fine. YouTube's being mean to. Okay. All right. I was just wondering because you said YouTube stop it. I didn't know if it started up again because it's nonstop. I don't like not being able to know if I'm having problems or not. But we found the Swirlix. Yeah, don't say nothing. We will let you know if you get buffering again. Yeah, like I said, I didn't know if that YouTube stop was you saying that there's more buffering. Yeah, Frank Miller co-directed Sin City with Robert Rodriguez, correct. Look at that tongue, it's crazy. What a crazy tongue. Alright, Swirlix is caught, and we are now officially over a third of the way. Mickey Rourke was perfect casting as Marv. He did a good job. One hunt for Charmander. Probably the next stream, Razzie. I have to look into how to properly reset for a purple beam. But we'll need to get Ditto, which I was hoping to get today. When he Ditto Charmander, Coughing, and Farfetch'd. You like Swirlix? He's a funny little fluff ball. He certainly is. That's why we're going to name him Fluffer. Can't enter that name. Oh my gosh. Alright, Fluffy. Maybe we could defeat Milo before the year ends, actually. Possibly. It could happen. Okay, what is next? Bonsly. Let's go find Bonsly. When you weren't into Pokemon, you just searched up Pokemon in Google? That's cool. Okay, apparently rolling fields again. H. We're going to Den H. Oh, which is right next to us. Okay, nice. What else is here? Anything? Roggenrola we don't need. Dwebble we don't need. Binacle I think we need. Yes, Bonsai and Binacle. That's what we're going after. Oh, Matthew, you sweet summer child. Yeah, Pokemon teaches you quite a lot. Quiet down, Fungal. Sizzlipede. I am going to lose my crap here. How am I doing this? How is it continue? Sizzlipede isn't even a supposed to be a Rolling Fields Dynamax Pokemon. I don't understand what's happening. Blipbug. It might be magic. I don't know. This makes no sense. I don't understand what's happening. Michael Ironside, yeah, he's pretty good. Matthew, I don't know what it is. It's just it keeps happening. It was happening all day yesterday. It happened with who am I looking for? I'm right now. I'm looking for anything that's supposed to be in this den. It's like it keeps giving me Blipbug and Sizzlipede, which aren't even supposed to be like in this area. Broke the game with my awesomeness. I must have. I mean, right now I was hoping to find Bonsly or Binacle, but it's just Sizzlipede and Blipbug over and over. I genuinely don't understand it. I don't. I don't understand it. What if I just quit the game? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just quit the game, come back in, and see if it fixed. Connect to the internet because of the bug event in Sword and Shield. What bug event in Sword and Shield? Was there a bug event in Sword and Shield? Wait, no, that would make sense. I mean, I have connected to the internet. Wait, when was there a bug event in Sword and Shield? There's not an active bug event, is there? There hasn't been an event since 22. Routine. That's right. But that event does have Blipbug and Sizzlipede. That's not really any right now, shinies. Is that what it is? I'm stuck in an event from 2022. I think you might be right, Kim. Because it's 50% Blipbug, 50% Sizzlipede. I try clearing it by beating the Pokemon. Should I try that? Not every den has the event stuff, but just some of them. Yeah, but the problem is that some of these Pokemon are only in specific dens. Alright, yeah, I will take this out and hope for the best here. What's up, Meta Champion? And you're getting buffering. Fantastic. Yep, it says I'm not connected. I did date skip. I did chem. I literally changed it back to 2022. Alright. How catch the ones need? No. No. But Shinies, the problem is as soon as you connect to the internet, you're going to get it. I can't with YouTube Studio today. I can't even look at it. I don't know, Kim. All right, we knocked it out. Let's see what happens if we throw another wishing piece in. And I'm out of wishing pieces. Stella has a heating pad covering part of her bed so she can choose when to use it or not. She's sprawled out on it. Aw, that's adorable. Well, at least we can get another 5. Rare candy? What? Where'd you get a rare candy? I want to beat the thing. Oh, okay. Nice. I mean, that is good. All right, let's see what happens here. Okay. We're good. Thankfully now, thanks to Kim, we've identified what the issue is. What's making this so frustrating for me, though, is we have very limited wishing pieces. So every time we find one of these dens that has an event Pokemon in it, that's going to be a minimum of 10 watt gatherings to make up for it. But yeah, we got it taken care of. So thank you, Kim. That's so stupid. It's so stupid. Why would they have a never-ending event? Yeah. At least we know how to handle it now, but I'm still annoyed about it. You want it to be something Nick would enjoy? Well, I hope you can find something that he can enjoy. There we go. Binacle is knocked out. Never heard that event until today. I mean, it's possible I may have heard about it 4 years ago and just forgot. Binacle is you as a baby. It really is. Let the hundo nick it. Nice. Good job, Meta Champion. What was the point of the event? Boosted shiny odds? I don't think so. It was, no, it was Gigantamax. The point of the event was Gigantamax. Pokemon. So it had Blipbug, Sizzlipede, Choodle, Wooloo, Dubwool, Orbeetle. I mean, Wooloo and Dubwool are pointless. Corviknight, Ditto, Gigantamax Kingler, Gigantamax Appleton, Gigantamax Centiskorch, Gigantamax Orbeetle, Gigantamax Flapple, Gigantamax Sandaconda, Gigantamax Corviknight, Gigantamax Grimmsnarl, Gigantamax Garbodor, Gigantamax Alchemy, Gigantamax Dreadnought, Gigantamax Hatterene, Gigantamax Butterfree, Gigantamax Lapras, Gigantamax Toxtricity, Gigantamax Gengar, Gigantamax Duraludon, Gigantamax Other Toxtricity, Gigantamax Colossal, Gigantamax Machamp, Gigantamax Copperajah, Gigantamax Snorlax. So, yeah, basically all the Gigantamaxes. Yes, Kem, I do remember yesterday when I kept getting Sizzlipede. I do. And Blipbug. I do. And Wooloo. I do. What's up, Coldeep? Because you're all day listening to me list all the Gigantamax moves? Thank you. This is going to be named... Kem. That's named Kem. Handrew. I like Handrew. We'll name the second one Handrew. Alright. We need to get another one here, though. We still need to get Bonsly. Double battle strategy for Pokemon Champions? No, I don't do, hey, there's Bonsly. I don't do competitive. Send in Nautilus. Yeah, I'm not a competitive Pokemon player. Sorry, Coldeep. What's my 13th favorite Gigantamax? Snorlax. Why Wooloo? I don't know why they have Wooloo in there. I don't know. It's the only one that's not a... Well, that and Ditto are the only ones that don't have Gigantamax forms that they put in there. I'm not sure why. Crazy how fast you got Handrew and Bonsly after Ken helped. Well, I mean... It is, but at the same time, like, Bonsly is at 35% and Binacle was at 10%. So actually the Binacle's crazy. Have you or anyone you know ever owned a beaded Sakarsi cover? And if yes, would you recommend it? I have. It's fun for like the first 10 minutes of a car trip, and then it's just kind of like, why did we do this? It's kind of like having basically anything with beads, like having those beaded curtains. The beaded curtains are fun for like the first 2 times you walk through them. And then it's just like, why don't we just have an empty archway? Or a door? The novelty wears off pretty quickly. You love beaded curtains? I do too, for the first probably 2 times I walk through them. No amount of time makes you love beaded curtains any less? Well, you must be a real beaded curtain fan then. A bigger beaded curtain fan than I am. Your uncle used to have beaded curtains? That makes sense. You gonna go back to your Slowpoke hunt after you wash the dishes? Anyone seen Slowpoke? Not today, but he was doing pretty good yesterday. Okay. Next up is... Do you ever run your hand down the length of the beads like they do in the movie? Oh yeah, you do that the first time you go in, absolutely. You have to, it's required. Everything's in Rolling Fields or Dapple Grove, I feel like. That's a rare pool. That's a rare pool. That's a rare pool. Alright, so not Rolling Fields. Dapple Grove. Nope. South Lake Milwaukee. It's a rare pool. What? Hold on. Rare pool. 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 What the heck? You hate when the movies pronounce the Pokemon names wrong, and you mean that sincerely Bonsly rhymes with bonsai, and it's bonsai plus sly. Yeah, they say Bonsley. Yeah, I don't like that either. Reggie Ice, Regis Philbin, the talk show Reggie. That's silly. All right, this female Bonsly's name is going to be called. All right, we're gonna go with the other name that Matthew thought up earlier. This is going to be Bon Gal. Can't enter that name. You watched the Odyssey this weekend. What'd you think? Bon Jovi. Bon Jody. Um, this is telling me that we can get Wimpod, but all the Wimpod I'm seeing are in rare pools only. which shouldn't be the case. Sick Psi V4 end it toe. I don't know what that means, Razzie. I'm not getting it. Eight out of 10? Nice. It's a Mad Libs for you. Thank you, Razzie. I don't know. Oh. Alright, we're looking at the same areas here. Mirror pull. Mirror pull. Mirror pull. Chapel Grove. Ladmibs. What's up, Paulie? Good to see ya. Hope Melissa made you scratch your head, but otherwise it's a good movie. Nice. Glad to hear it. Not there. Mad Gab. I haven't heard of those. I don't know what those are. Where? Not Wimpod. Where's Jupiter? Jupiter. West Lake Axwell. Is it there? Rare pull. Rare pull. South Lake Millock. Rare pull. Oh, there we go. Holy smokes. All right. Let's see. We're looking for... It's in the water. It's in the water. It's in the water. Bridgefield. That one's in the water. That's a rare pull. That's a rare pull. Dusty Bowl. That's in the water. You get spotted and turned into John Rambo, right? Well, we've hit a little bit of a snag here. Two Pokemon in a row. I'm supposed to be able to get in common dens, but they're both only in rare purple dens. So there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and call it now. We've been streaming for about 3 hours anyway. I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what's up with these two. I also have to learn how to reset for purple beams, so I will do that. So next stream we will get a bunch of stuff. Let's just check our Pokédex. 112. Okay, I missed one. So we are at 112. We're making good progress, but that's going to be it. Thank you, everybody, for being here on what was a productive yet frustrating stream. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Good luck. I don't know why I said it like that. That sounded a little ominous. But have a great week. Do something nice for someone today just because it's the right thing to do and for another reason. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.